Hello and welcome. Yesterday, the European currency gained significantly against the US dollar amid upbeat data on inflation in the euro area. The consumer price index in the region stood at 7.4% in March, indicating that inflationary pressure is slightly eased. These news supported the euro. Besides, the currency was backed up by positive statistics on Eurozone consumer confidence. The indicator fell to minus 16.9. While economists predicted a decline to minus 20, pointing to a rather sustainable economic system in Europe. Later on, market participants shifted their focus on the speeches by such officials as Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, and President of European Central Bank Christine Lagarde. The latter spoke of the regulator's intention to take a more aggressive approach to monetary policy tightening. Lagarde said that the ECB would end its bond buying stimulus scheme this summer and raise interest rates in the third quarter of 2022. Then the euro came under pressure again. Powell gave his backing for the US Central Bank to move a little more quickly on hiking interest rates by 0.5% in May, also noting that he did not exclude a 50 basis point move in summer. Against this background, the greenback gained value. In addition, the head of Fed pledged the regulator would take strong action against surging inflation. He also added that the Fed will further tighten monetary policy and wind down the easy money measures. Today's macroeconomic calendar is full of important releases from the euro area, including data on manufacturing and services activity, a composite PMI, as well as the current account balance. If the indicators are above analysts' expectations, the European currency may gain strong upside momentum and return to its weekly highs. Likewise, the UK and the US are set to report statistics on activity in their services and manufacturing sectors. Furthermore, ECB President Christine Lagarde will speak today. However, she will hardly say anything new. Therefore, her statement is unlikely to have an impact on market sentiment. Thus, priority should be given to purchasing managers' indices. From a technical point of view, it's worth focusing on the resistance level of 1.0858. If the price breaks above this mark and tested from the top down, the volume of long positions will increase. In this case, the euro-dollar pair will most likely head for 1.0894 and 1.0931. At the level of 1.0931, it will be possible to go short on a rebound. Short positions at 1.0894 can be considered only amid a false breakout. If bears are able to protect 1.0858, the euro will resume its slide. A false breakout at this level and price fixation below 1.0825 will create a strong sell signal and the pair will go down to 1.0795 and 1.0761. At the mark of 1.0761, I recommend going on a long rebound with a view to catching an intraday correction of 25-30 pips. Positions at 1.0795 can be opened only in the event of a false breakout. As for the British pound, I think the focus should be on the level of 1.3046. A false breakout at this mark will create a sell signal. Short positions will be also relevant amid a false breakout at 1.3072. Sales on the rebound can be considered only at 1.3097 after the price hits a new weekly high. Long positions will be priority in case the price forms a false breakout at 1.3011 again then consolidates above 1.3046 amid upbeat data on manufacturing and services activity in the UK. In this case, the pound sterling will have a chance of rising to 1.3072. In the event of subdued trading activity at 1.3011, it will be a wise decision to put off going long until the price forms a full breakout at 1.2991. Alternatively, it will be possible to buy the pair on the rebound at 1.2974. Good luck and have a nice weekend.